Hey, welcome back to Ventures and Vagabonds. Previously, David and Caulran discussed what they had seen with the Reeve of French. After not believing them, things weren't looking so promising, but after a little persuasion, they managed to convince him. Good news is, he believes them wholeheartedly. The bad news is, he might now be insane. There's only one way to find out on this episode of Ventures and Vagabonds. But with that, both of your characters fall asleep before waking up in the next morning. Well rested. The rooms were decent. You didn't really notice it. You're not even sure. You don't even remember going to bed. You just remember talking to the large lady at the front desk and then immediately passing out. Awakening.
Can I make a history check?
Yes, you can make a history check.
14.
14. Yeah, you remember faintly. Yeah, you're like, I must have gone to bed at some point.
But
what do you guys do now?
I leave.
Wait a minute. Does David make that connection?
Yes.
Does David know that Rowley was raised by giants?
Yes, because he said it in there, and like when they introduced each other, we introduced themselves.
That's right. He did. Oh no! What is going through David's head right now?
David is fearing for his life.
You wake up in a cold sweat. And you're like, wait a minute.
David is fearing for his life right now. He, as socially acceptable as he can, he doesn't run, but he goes as fast as is socially acceptable.
You proceed to speed walk through the main hall of the upstairs outside your room and downstairs to the main tavern.
Wait, and then I turn around remembering, oh yeah, that one. Oh wait, no, I didn't see him. Never mind. I leave.
I mean, you did notice him.
I was gonna say did I? Oh.
Yeah. When you looked over at the large lady, you did notice that there was a shady figure that oddly resembled the guy. You get an idea that he oddly resembled him and could very well be him, but not anywhere 100% sure.
Okay.
Caulran, do you also go downstairs?
Yes.
All right, so you're just with David
Honestly,
right now.
I don't really know what I do with him anyway, so I'm just gonna leave.
All right. Are you guys going anywhere in particular?
I'm gonna go look for him just out of curiosity.
Okay.
All right. Make a perception check.
While you do that, I'm headed to that Lord's house.
I'm gonna open a telepathic conversation just so I can communicate with him for 8 hours and up to 8 miles. Heck yeah.
Oh wow.
Oof.
So perception 10.
10, just from looking around, you do not see him within the main level of the tavern, eating amongst the other people.
Okay, I'm gonna follow after David then.
All right, you quickly make your way back up to David before approaching the fortified little what is it? Little area? I don't know. Fortified little area, little camp. It seems that most of the guards spend their time here. Must be some sort of barracks. Connected next to a few of the barracks is that house before, the Sir Tharval's house. And as you approach it, there is a guard standing outside the main door.
All right.
Okay.
They told me to come back tomorrow, so I'm back now. Hey, hello. I'm here to see Mr. Elf. I don't remember his name. Tharval. That's right.
As you recognize the guard as John Steele, he's like, "Oh yes, yes, come right in. He should be willing to talk now."
Oh, joy.
As he opens up the door, you guys walk right in and right through to Sir Tharval's office. And as you see him kind of huddled up next to his desk, he's got a large stress blanket on and a nice hot mug of water as he's kind of just sipping it with his eyes wide open. His eyes are still extremely dilated.
Can I go flavor his water something like hot cocoa? Just to
You can flavor his water.
So it's more cozy. Yes.
Do you know what hot cocoa tastes? Does your character even know what hot cocoa is?
What do I have to roll? What do I have to roll?
No. You know what hot cocoa is. I'm gonna say, you know what hot cocoa tastes like.
Cocoa.
Roll for hot cocoa.
Roll for hot cocoa. Yo, we should have a additional house rule skill that it's just metagaming.
It's the metagaming roll.
So
Roll to metagame.
You roll it. Yes, exactly.
Bruh.
If you fail, you're going to die.
It would, yeah. Oh.
But you proceed to flavor his water, hot cocoa, as he kind of like stares down at it with a solid black eyes. As he kind of looks back up and takes a few sips. Thank you for that.
Burn it out of him?
His eyes seem to be extremely dilated. You're not sure. Not like what happened with David. You would think it would wear off by now, but still seems to be in effect. He's like, so, I've seen some things. I've already sent some guards to go inspect the main areas outside of Ridge where that other person said where the fog was. I've already sent some people to go inspect it.
Okay. All right.
What do you suggest we do about this whole thing?
I was hoping you could tell me.
Yeah.
As he's kind of just staring out into the distance.
I think we need to find somebody who knows who or what Mordin is.
He continues to stare blankly. He seems to be staring at you guys, but not like staring at you, but not looking at you.
You all right? I wave a big old hand in front of his face.
As he kind of snaps back violently, he's like, huh? Yes, I'm fine.
Hello?
Hello?
As he jots his head right back up. Is there... What were you saying?
Hold on, did my mic cut out?
No, not from what I could tell.
Okay, because you just went silent.
Oh yeah, all the pauses are definitely on purpose.
Oh, okay.
That is the character just staring off into the distance.
I'm like, so you got anybody that might know who Mordin is?
As he seems to open up a drawer next to his desk. He seems to be flipping through some papers and things like that before pulling out a large map. I don't know of anyone in particular, but I'm sure the king must know something. Nobody in town knows of anything about that name, but
always of a king.
Because we live in a monarchy.
Does this king know what he's doing?
I mean, the king is so old by now, I'm sure he's almost gone insane, so... But I'm sure if you needed to find out something, I would recommend heading to the city. I mean, everything is...
Another insane king?
Everything is found out at the city, I suppose. Whether it be libraries or in books.
Where's the city?
What
The city is about 50 miles from here. You take the main north road, it'll lead you right to it.
What's the name of it?
What city?
It's just called the city of Cordiv.
We're in French.
We're in French. That's right.
Cordiv.
French.
And the city on the map is dead center on the map.
Oh, okay.
Mount
Yeah,
Cord-
yeah.
City of Cord- Okay.
It's about a 50-mile journey. I'm sorry, but we don't sell any horses.
Do you have any we could just borrow? Because, like, this is kind of really important, as I'm sure you can tell.
Yeah.
As he takes a few moments to pause before looking up at David. Do you still have the voices in your head?
No, I don't. Would you like me to help try and cure you of that?
As
Do
he
I need to burn
looks
it
up
out?
at you with these black eyes as he just a single tear is shed as he's like, yes, please.
I'm gonna cast another fat healing spell on him.
Oh, I would.
I don't know if that'll
not.
work.
I'm gonna try to cast Lesser Restoration.
All right, do that first.
I cast Lesser Restoration.
All right. As you proceed to try to heal him with lesser restoration, can you make a medicine check?
With using a spell?
Well, you know what? With a spell, make a actually make an Arcana check.
That's even worse.
I know,
I can make an Arcana check.
but you're not the
he
one
assist?
casting the spell.
This is
But
true.
He can assist. You know?
I'll
But
I'll
no,
cast
not
my
with
stuff
this.
later.
Can't assist with this one.
14.
14. You use that spell, but it doesn't seem to change anything about him.
Oh.
I'm gonna like check to see what's wrong with him.
Make an insight
And that's
check.
Arcana, right?
Either Arcana,
Insight?
Medicine, or Insight. You can make either one of those.
I assist.
I'm gonna go with Arcana because that's
All right,
the
yeah.
best.
I assist. That's 20, that one.
That's a nat 20, boys.
All right, back at it with the nat 20s. You
two.
stare deep into his eyes. The longer you stare, the more they seem to almost move. Not like a pupil, but more like a black mist.
I think I need to burn it out.
The longer you stare at him, you seem to notice what seems to be two small, tiny white dots within the very center of his eyes. Glowing white dots. Extremely close and almost faded by what seems to be not a pupil, but these eyes that seem to be encompassed with a black mist.
Are the dots like
Can
resting on
can
the
I-
eye?
Do I know of a way to cure it?
You just saw Caulran do lesser restoration on it. You would assume, if anything, it would be a powerful magic. You could, of course, there is that idea in the back of your head that, you know, you could burn it out, much like Caulran did to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
How
I'm
much
gonna
health-
say
kind of metagaming, but how much health could I gauge? This guy's
You
got?
can make an insight check to see on a scale of 1 to
Alright.
100 how sturdy is this figure.
I'm assisting.
Alright.
Okay, no assist for that one. I'm gonna too much
No assist?
assisting. No
Oh,
assist.
no assist.
Just,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know
So
how you would
that'll
even
be
assist with that.
Yeah, that'll be a 15.
15.
Yeah.
He's either, you would assume, anywhere from, like, somewhere between 15.
Between 15.
Anywhere, it could be a number anywhere between 1 and 15.
Can I try to cast Or I'm gonna tell. Well, real quick, can I cast a cantrip at a lower level? Because when you reach like 5th level, it does extra damage.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. You can lower the power of your spell.
All right.
I'm gonna say to David, alert the guards. We must burn this stuff out.
Who are you telling to alert the guards?
Me.
David.
All right.
I tell Saruman.
Ignore the screaming.
I tell Saruman.
As he kind of like whispers back.
Caulran here is gonna try something. Tharaval. Sorry, my bad. Tharaval, my friend here is gonna try something on you that worked on me to cure me of madness after taking these shrooms. I sincerely hope it works on you. It's gonna be painful, but that'll be better than having this madness.
As you see him reach into the drawers, he's like, the voices have already told me how to solve it, as he puts a knife onto the table that he had just drawn out of the drawer.
No. Cast it already. Cast it. Caulran.
I cast firebolt.
You just blast his head with the firebolt.
I'm going for the knife.
I have to roll to attack.
All right, you immediately grab the knife off the desk as make an attack roll. With advantage. He's not doing anything. He's kind of just sitting there.
Oh. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Okay, first one's a 19. Second one is a 22.
22! From point blank range, you blast his head with a firebolt. Roll some damage.
Rolling the low dice. That is 9 damage.
9 damage, you say?
Oh no!
I
killed him.
I'm gonna. I immediately cast Cure Wounds on him again.
You immediately, his body. I'm just envisioning. You're literally looking at him and you're like, all right, my friend is gonna try something. He's like, I found an idea. As he puts a knife on it, you're like, no. As you take the knife away, wham, with as much force as power, his body flies back, striking the ground. As you immediately like, oh shoot, as you immediately go over to use Cure Wounds, you see the gaping, burning, sizzling hole within his face.
What the heck? It was only that. What?
How much hit points do you think normal people have?
It heals for 16.
You try to patch up the hole. Okay, there's literal like brain exposed. You literally blasted his head open. You can see right through it.
No.
As you proceed to stick your hand into it, trying to heal whatever you can.
No. I was not trying to blast a hole. I was trying to slow roast.
You're trying to slow. Okay, let me explain what a firebolt is. You could have said I set him on fire, but you said I hit him with a firebolt.
How do I set him on fire?
You set him on fire. You just say you want to set him on fire. Don't cast a firebolt on him.
How does that work? I don't think I can do that with magic.
With magic, you can just make fire in your hand. If you can make a firebolt, you can make fire. But you literally slung a firebolt at him.
Well, I can only light something that isn't being warmed, worn or carried.
You have Zippo's flame. You've got Zippo's
flame.
You can cast bonfire with that, right? Even that does a lot of damage. But you can light stuff on fire with that.
I can't cast bonfire.
You can't? I don't know what that thing can cast. But you could just light him on fire. You could do something like that. No. You could run a hot bath.
I mean, I wouldn't work.
That might have done something.
I'm like, here, stand still as I like try to light him on fire with a chrome lighter. Yeah, that would work.
Oh yeah, that would. Well, nope. You just surprise attack, firebolt as you just blew a hole in his head.
I'm gonna cast another Cure Wounds.
You proceed to try to stitch him up as you're just it's kind of healing it around it, but now there's just this weird flesh hole in his head. Quite a large one as well, one that you can stick your hand.
I'm casting mending. I consider his brain an I'm pretty sure he's an object now, so I'm going to cast mending.
Do you know what's an object? A corpse is an object. So yes, you can do mending.
Yeah, so he won't be a corpse.
I don't think... Okay,
wait.
I will say this.
If he had died from the stab beforehand when he was frothing at the mouth...
He didn't die from the stab!
Why not? I thought he had. He went limp.
He did! He definitely took some psychic damage, but not that much. It was a very small amount.
Really?
Yeah!
Because I took a whole lot.
As you guys are crowding around his body, the door slams open as 3 guards rush in. They're like, we heard a loud noise, and as they witness David sticking his hand right inside his head that looks like you straight up punched his head open.
No. It's glowing with like healing stuff.
It is glowing with healing. It is also seared with fire.
It's mending. It's mending.
Okay,
but
I will say this: mending does not work on flesh.
In a wrong way. No. I cast the healing spell, so it's mending, but like wrongly.
Yeah, Cure Wounds is doing some sort of flesh mending, but the guards are just standing there, awestruck.
He tried to kill himself, or he was hearing voices.
Wait, did you tell the guards he tried to kill himself or us?
I say he tried to kill himself.
I'm pretty sure it was himself. He just took out a knife.
As the guards kind of immediately draw their weapons, each of them having a sword in hand.
Persuasion.
Get on the ground right now! Drop all your weapons! Get on the ground right now!
I throw back my hood. Persuasion.
I get on the ground.
You get on the ground, hands on your head.
Also trying to roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
Like it wasn't our fault.
As
persuasion.
You make...
Sorry. Let me rephrase. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
Dude.
I'm not
as you look over at David.
But it's not mine.
Caulran,
he pulled out a knife. He tried to stab himself.
As they also see that David is holding the knife.
See, he tried to stab himself.
True.
I tried to cure him the fastest way possible.
You did draw the knife off of the table.
I did. I try to convince them that, hey, he was trying to kill himself with the knife, so I took it away.
I need you, Caulran, to make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
What about me?
You know what? I will cancel out the disadvantage because you are technically assisting in telling your side of the story, but this is still pretty shady.
Yeah, that's fair.
And click. 21. 14.7.
And mine is a 26.
I think you just canceled out the disadvantage. But 21, 26, they're both above 20.
I'm going to be rolling insight with advantage.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Tell them the truth.
I got a 4 and a 3.
Tell them the truth.
The guards sheathe their weapon as they're like, yep, seems legit. I didn't like him anyway. Did you like him? As they kind of like looks at it. No, I didn't like him at all. I mean, I thought he was a horrible person and a racist at that.
He was racist indeed.
How is I don't assume he's alive by the brain healing.
No, it is not done much. But you do hear one of the guards yell out, "John Steele, get in here!" As John Steele, that good old guy, John Steele, he walks in, he's like, "What happened?" As the other guards are like, "Guess who's in charge? You are." As two of them proceed to drag the body. Two of them proceed to drag the body away. As the other ones sit down John Steele against his will in the main chair that used to be occupied by Sir Tharaval.
Oh joy.
They're like, all right, we need somebody in town. You are the most beloved of the guards, John Steele. Everybody knows your name.
Beloved.
So, you will take this place. We all sound the same, but that's fine. You will take this place, and you'll be in charge. We will get rid of the body. There was nothing we could do for him. As they toss it out a nearby window.
Yeet.
Yeetus.
With a solid yeet.
I ask Jorg, was there anything we could have done?
You listen here and you listen very well.
I'm listening.
I can read your thoughts. I have seen everything you have seen. I am in no place to talk.
Huh? What does that even mean?
What's what mean? I say to David.
I'm sorry. Should have clarified. I'm talking to the banjo again. What do you mean that you're in no place to talk?
You shrugged it off. You had it burned out of you. Now I understand what it's like to hear voices in your head. And believe me, they are not saying anything good.
Wait, you still have the effects on you?
I've been doing a lot to keep them at bay, but they are telling me several things. Horrible things.
How did it happen to you? You didn't rip a line of shrooms.
Yeah.
The atonement process allows me to see everything you see. Everything you see in your brain, I see it as well.
Okay. That sucks. I'm sorry about that.
What's going on?
So apparently he's seeing everything. He has all the negative voices and effects that I got burned out of me.
Need me to burn them out?
I don't know. Jorg, what do you think? Would that work?
I don't think it would be that simple. Burning it out of the flesh is easy. I am not one of flesh.
Ah, true.
So he's an object.
What would work? Do you know?
Mending.
Would mending work?
I'm not sure something as pitiful as a cum trip still solves this problem.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You promise me this right now. If we get a chance to return back to Odin away from this horrible place, you and I, and anybody else, will take it.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Got it.
That's fair.
Cool, seems legit.
I relay this. I relay this to Caulran.
All right, you proceed to tell him everything.
All right.
But with that,
Got it.
what do you guys do?
What would mean we have to deal with? What's his name again? I ask John Steele. So, what now?
Well, seeing as how I am now in charge, let's see. As he kind of like pulls up that map that was on the desk. I don't know if you guys took it. I assume you left it, so it's probably still there.
No, yeah.
But he pulls up that map. Well, I assume there must be... Well, actually, I just got hired like 5 seconds ago. You've been talking to yourself, supposedly talking about some banjo that can speak. You've seen the prophecy. The other guy who had seen it is dead. So I believe you have the floor, sir.
Okay. We need to find someone who knows something about Mordin. Just anybody. Because we're really in the dark about that.
Probably pick up some healing potions along the way.
And pick up some healing potions.
That is advised. Well, actually, come to think about it, you know what does ring a bell? If we need information, I know of somebody who can provide such information. Or at least might have heard about it. I hear he has a great memory.
Who?
Well, I don't really know what his name is. I've never met him before. AKA, I don't have that much prepared. But I do know the name of the tavern where you can find him.
Is it that better tavern?
No, I believe, if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably about 60 miles, a little bit more east. But, not east, probably west. But, I believe the tavern is called the Empty Gorilla.
Gorilla or gorilla?
The Empty Gorilla, like the animal.
Got it.
Also, my voice has pretty much changed back to Sir Tharval's because whoever sits in this chair automatically assumes that position.
Huh.
That's why my voice changed to this.
Might have magical properties, who knows?
Perhaps.
What city is this in?
Not in the city. Totally freelance. It's on the road. It's not a moving tavern, but I believe it's around Mount 10. No, not Mount 10. Mount 10, I believe it's called. In between Mount Ton and Mount 10, if you can view it on the map, as he kind of turns the map around and shows you.
That is the worst naming convention I have ever heard.
No, that's great. Mount 10, Mount Ton. It's Mount Ton, aka Mountain Ton and Mountain 10.
Bruh.
That's a perfect name for a mountain.
Yeah.
You're just lucky I didn't name the third mountain Mount 10. I got Ton, Tn, and Tin. Not confusing at all.
No. Hey, do you know the way to Mount Ton? They point us in like the wrong direction.
It's like, oh yeah, Mount 10? No, Mount Ton.
Mount
Wait,
10.
You mean mountain? No, I mean Mount Ton. Yeah, that's what I said. No. Mount, like the spelling.
Oh yeah, and regional accents make it even worse.
Oh yeah. Especially in like different languages, the way they make it sound. Like in Elvish, it is just so confusing. But I believe if we're going to find any information, or at least information regarding that information, I believe that's the first place to look.
We need horses.
I mean, that is the most popular and largely populated place. If there's anybody who knows where it is, I would assume Corden, or Cordiv, the city of Cordiv, would certainly be a valuable option.
Okay. Let's go with the first tavern before that. then we'll head to the city.
Yeah.
All right. And well, actually, I'm thinking about it. Let me check. Let me check my notes really quick. Let me make sure I got that right.
Let me check the royal.
Let me check it, because I've got a map where... No. Okay. Nope, I was wrong. Now, well, let me make a history check. I rolled a 2. Never mind. Yep, it's right in between. Nope, I have perfect memory. It's right in between Mount 10 and Mount Ton. Definitely. Without a shadow of a doubt, that's where it is.
How I want to metagame and go the other way. No, we're headed to the mountains.
Headed to the mountains.
To the Mount 10. Mount 10.
I literally have a map key right in front of me that I printed out of a bunch of unmarked locations on the map. So, are there any supplies you need before you make this journey?
Horses. Healing potions.
Horses would be appreciated.
Yes.
If you got one.
Healing potions, preferably.
Not sure about horses, but I do know that there is somebody who supposedly has a stash of healing potions right in this town.
Ooh, who?
I believe his name is Bernard Finch. Should have a small cottage around here. But I believe going there, he should be able to help you with these healing potions you might need.
Okay. Could you point us in the direction? Oh, wait,
Yes.
Bernard's house. Number 4.
Yep, it's on the map.
Can we head over there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys proceed to head out of Sir Tharval's house. Now, men on a mission. Heading to get healing potions before embarking on a quest to see if you can find an understanding of what in the world is going on. And completely just avoiding the whole idea that you guys just killed Sir Tharval. Just kind of blew his brains out.
It's not my fault.
I mean, everybody seemed to just blow it over. There's not, like, you walk out and you kind of just see the body. You see, like, the 2 feet of the body that out of the window that they threw him out of. He's kind of just lying there. But
I'm gonna search him.
oh, all right. You proceed to make your way over to Sir Tharval's body. You want to make a perception check to search the body?
Yes.
All right.
It's a 3.
A 3. The main thing there is just the clothes. There's just like the decent clothes, but you can already tell they are way too small for you.
Well, duh, he's an elf.
Indeed. But there is that idea in the back of your mind that these could fit really well.
No, they couldn't. I'm gonna leave it alone.
All right.
He's a racist. He deserved to die.
Okay.
Yes. Racism deserves to die.
With your conscience cleared. Conscious? With your conscience cleared, you proceed to make your way over.
Racist, it's fine.
Yeah, that totally justifies murder. As you guys proceed
Racist.
to head
All
over
good.
to Bernard Finch's house in search of healing potions.
Go eating Mike. All right. Hey everyone. We just tried to give Webb the privilege of doing the outro, and he decided to eat his mic. So I'm gonna be doing the outro again. Here's what's falling. No, shush, Webb. No, you've lost privileges. Okay. Anyway, here's what to follow. Follow us on YouTube, Adventures in Vagabonds. Hey, guess what? We're up on Spotify now. Follow us there, Adventures in Vagabonds. We're also on Instagram. Caleb runs that. I'm also there, but I don't run it. I just follow the page, and it follows me. Convenient. On Instagram, it's Adventures in Vagabonds. And on Twitter, which I'm not on, but Caleb is, it's Ven and Vagabonds. And who knows? Will we ever do a Patreon? I don't know. I'm not the one who set that up, or is gonna set that up. I don't think. Maybe it's Caleb. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's Webb. I don't know. Y'all have a fantastic day, and hope I see you in the next episode.
I did it better.
I think we can all agree that Webb did it better. The eating of the mic was just so profound.
Webb did it.
Hold up. I'm rolling persuasion. Rolling persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. I see.
A 16 says I did it better.
I'm gonna roll against that with my persuasion modifier as well. I matched you. 16. Roll again.
I think I'm the tiebreaker to see if I'm better than you guys. And as a DM, I give myself plus 10. I got a 26. No, 29. I think my outro was the best, even though I didn't even have one. Goodbye.
You didn't. You had non-existent.
That was my outro.
See y'all. Have a great day.